Hey guys, Zulk-RS here and welcome back to MechQuest. Between episodes, I went and redid some of my stats. Um, I went back to the 2-level model where I only raise my stats when I have 10 points because it doesn't really work that perfectly when I have 5. Here's how I'm doing it. So, every 2 levels, I have 10 points to spend. I spend 5 of those in reflex, uh, two of those in accuracy. So my accuracy is, well, it looks a bit lower, 1 point lower than it was last episode. But basically, as far as total focus on accuracy goes, it's basically the same. I have the same accuracy. And I put 3 points in luck. Now, this is actually less than how many points I put in efficiency when I was going down that route. But, but it's not zero. I didn't put all my luck points into reflex. It's like I thought about it. And here's the thing. I still think I'll talk about it later. First, let me do some more of these repetitive missions. Rescue the heroes. Let's go. This is the hero one, right? Yeah, Tender Stomach Boy is just up ahead. Okay. Hold on. I think I need to lower the sound. I need to turn the sound back on first. I was actually listening to a YouTube video while I was working on it. Oh, energy loss. That's not great. Which one? Which one takes the least energy? This takes more energy, but I think it's better I do this anyway. So what was I saying? Right. So I still think going all in on accuracy was the better choice. Because other than luck just maybe increasing my crit chance by such an insignificant margin that I might not even notice it, and luck also reduces my chance to get hit by different status effects. And I can do pretty much the same thing with high enough dex. I say dex, reflex, because if the attacks miss me, then any secondary effect the attack might have had would also not stick because the attack just straight up missed. So I think objectively speaking, the best way to do it would have been to go all in on luck with just a little bit on accuracy to make sure I hit more. But I really do want to see more crits. Which superbot are you piloting? Oh, Thunderhammer. I've not encountered this guy before. And he has immobility resistance. And I just remembered I don't have any weapons that give me that cause stun or immobility. Immobility resistance lowered. Mind. Okay. No problem. I'll just make you miss more. But yeah, while I do think objectively speaking, going on reflex was the better choice, I do want to see more critical hits. And hey, if I can get a lucky crit and finish off an enemy sooner than I would normally, that just means less damage and less energy spent on my end. So still holding on a tiny bit to the efficiency idea of going through more than one enemy without what was I saying? I got distracted by that. So like I was saying, it still holds on to the idea of going through multiple battles like this without healing. So yeah, that's why I went with luck. Well, partially. I didn't go that deep into luck. And again, because I think reflex is legit better, I went even deeper into reflex. When all said and done, though, I still think it's very minute because remember when I had like 2 points every level, 4 points every two level, I guess. On efficiency, it only reduced energy by 2 points. Using D&D terms, if that means it's a, I guess, 2 point increase or decrease in stuff for that amount of stat points, it just means I just raised. I have like maybe 1% more chance to get a critical hit or something, and maybe 1% higher chance to dodge. So my dodge would be like 3% chance to dodge or something. These numbers are not accurate. Like, I don't know if. Hang on, I can do some cheesing here. If I skip a few turns, I can actually recover my energy by waiting out your energy drain. Just like that. And now I can just blast you with this. Nice. Who am I fighting again? No, not that Thunder Hammer. I forgot to read the superhero name. Hey, it's not important. It's probably randomly generated anyway. But what I was saying, these numbers, I just kind of made them up based on random assumptions. There are no hard numbers that I could find on just how much these stats actually affect combat, but it really does feel very insignificant. Like I said, when I had my original character, I basically put 1 point in every stat, and I still managed to beat the whole game with just better mechs, buying better mechs and better weapons as I went along. So, yeah. Overall stats don't really matter. They do have an impact, but they don't matter too much in the grand scheme of things. Now, I need to win because it's a 50 odds. Like, I need to get a 50 or higher out of a D100 roll, a 1 to 100 random number. And I have a +5 bonus due to my uniform, my super suit. That means I have a 55% chance of finding a hero each try, which isn't great. That's basically how much you have when you're making a death save in D&D. I messed up this combat a lot, but it's fine. I think I can still get through this, no problem. This is fine. I just have to blast through them with the gun. This is actually kind of fun. I don't need to waste time to regain energy. I have enough energy to get rid of the rest of the guys here. Now you. Dazzling Frog Boy. Let's go. And we have Incredulous Hulk. Incredulous Bulk. Also, when I was training, I got wrecked by some Mistraven mechs because they kept getting crits. It wasn't a luck thing, they have guaranteed crit shit. I think I want to make another custom thumbnail, but I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to see if I end up making a custom thumbnail or not later. when I make a custom thumbnail and when I don't, it all depends on how I'm feeling. And okay, this is gonna be too boring even for me, so I'm gonna. Uh, I think I should talk a bit more before I do the rest of this quest off camera. I should talk about what video I was watching. I was actually watching an old game theory video. I think it's 2, maybe 3 years old from right now. It's 2024 right now, so it was made sometime in like 2020, maybe 2022 or 2021. It was Matt solving the Wilbur suit ARG. I always liked that video. It was kind of fun. I'm hearing Wilbur suit got into some controversy again, but I don't know anything about it besides that. Just that he got cancelled for something. I have no idea what. But cancellation aside, MatPat's video on the Wilbur suit ARG is kind of fun. I really liked it. It's enjoyable. It is one of the few game theories that I go back to from time to time. Now, if you've actually encountered my old blog, which I don't really post much on it anymore, maybe once in a blue moon, about some whack ass story I just came up with. Amazing Badger Boy, okay. And I have Quick Flash. Also okay. But yeah, I don't really post on my blog anymore. But if you remember it, if you saw my blog when I was still active there, you may recall I once made a list of my top 5 or top 10 top 5 favorite YouTubers. And well, that list is painfully out of date. I was a teenager at that time. Taste change, you get more experiences, opinions change, everything. And you get smarter as you live. That's just a fact of life. Even the stupidest person you know probably used to be stupider and got smarter the more time he spent being alive. So yeah, I was dumb then. I had different tastes, different interests, different everything, and I am not getting lucky at all. That's like more than a 50-50 chance that I get a superhero, but I'm not getting it at all for whatever reason. So, as I was saying, I do not agree with my own list anymore. A lot of YouTubers that I don't even remember half the guys I posted on that list. Let me see if I can remember them. There was a guy who used to make rant videos. I guess you can say they're a drama channel, but not really because they just made rants instead of actually drama stuff that I used to watch. I think he was called PM Rants. And I used to like his videos a lot at that time. But now though, I don't remember the stuff he said in those videos. And even if I went back and watched it, I highly doubt I'd agree with a lot of stuff. Not because he said anything controversial, because again, like I said, I do not remember what that stuff he said in those rant videos. So he could have said something really controversial, or maybe he said the most I don't know, agreeable shit ever. He could have said, hey, everyone should kill puppies, or he could have said, hey, cancer is awful, and we should not be nice to each other. So yeah, he could have said, hey, generally the most wholesome, uncontroversial shit ever, or he could have said some of the most wildest shit ever. I do not remember either way. But just because I'm older, okay, Astounding Buzz. Didn't I rescue you already, Mr. Astounding Buzz? Whatever. So like I said, just because I'm older and my own views, my own experiences, my own intelligence, I'm not smart. I'm still dumb, but I'm a lot smarter now than I used to be. Because of all that, because of how I have changed myself, just like everyone else does, I don't think I would agree with I don't know, the PM rants anymore. Mostly because old me thought he was saying some pretty cool stuff, and that's it. I don't know. There was him, and who else? Who else was in that list? I am getting flashbacks to that D&D game I played once, where I just could not roll anything higher than a 10. Plus 6, maybe even plus 7 to hit on my attack rolls in that game. Because I was an elf, I rolled really high on dex and I took the archery fighting style, so I had like a 6 or 7 to hit in level 1 at level 1 alone. And I think the absolute highest I rolled with modifiers included in that game was an 11 or a 12 across 8 combats. Sorry, not 8 combats, across 8 different attacks that spanned 3 different combats. This was happening here. I had like a 55% chance of actually successfully rescuing a hero and moving on with this goddamn quest. But for whatever reason, I just am not rolling high enough. I lost like a, even if it was a 50-50 split, I lost it like 3 or 4 times this episode in a row. What's the chances of that? Someone do the math. What's the chances of me missing this many 55% chance hits in a row? The knee. I will knee you in the face. Got him. That was awful. So yeah, what was I saying? Right. Top 5 favorite YouTubers that I wrote way back. Way back. How old was I? Well, I think that was 10 years ago. I think I was 14 or 15 at the time. So PM Rants was there. Who else? I didn't even have a YouTube channel at the time when I wrote that. I think it was 2 years before my YouTube channel itself. I know I put Mysterious Mr. Enter there, and this one I can say I no longer enjoy his content. I don't know, I just stopped enjoying his content. Also, I actually saw him make a bunch of weird takes during 2020, which was just, are you sure about that? Like, I don't agree with the stuff he said during that time. But be that as it may, I just stopped enjoying his content overall. I don't think him having different opinions than me really had much of anything to do with it, because I want to say that I'm pretty good at accepting that we will just disagree and moving on. Like, I don't expect everyone to share the same opinions I do, and I don't think someone is necessarily a bad person for not agreeing with me on everything. I'm not looking for clones. I'm just, I don't know, looking for other human connection or something. I am all over the place on this video. But yeah, I'm not one to just completely switch from liking a guy to hating a guy just because we differ in opinions. That's not me at all. And that's not the reason why I stopped watching him. I did because I just did not enjoy his reviews anymore. That's it. So there was him. There was a third guy on that list, and I do not remember who that was. I literally do not remember. Maybe it was an animation channel or something. Did I used to even watch animation channels back then? I don't know. I know who is this Jet was. Who is this Jet or who is this Git? I think he's British, so I think you have to pronounce it who is this Git. That's the proper channel name. And no, I'm not calling him a Git, whatever that is. That's just his channel name. So who is this Git? I still watch him from time to time. Not as much as I used to. I still like his content. It's pretty fun. So there's that. Game Theory was there as well, but I think Game Theory was my number one pick. But now I am not even subscribed to Game Theory anymore. Mostly because it doesn't interest me as much as it used to. I'm still really interested in games in general, but these plot theories don't interest me all that much. I think I know why I stopped subscribing to him. I just stopped enjoying all of the FNAF content. I think that's when I unsubscribed because it was getting a bit too much. But I do still watch the occasional Game Theory if the video topic interests me. Like the Wilbur Suit ARG, it interested me, so I watched that. There was a few other Game Theories that I watched, especially recently since MatPat quit. And hope he has a fun and fulfilling rest of his life, genuinely. So MatPat quit and I watched a bunch of his theories then as a final hurrah. Still kind of miss him though. But yeah, I watched the occasional Game Theory, but I am not subscribed to that channel anymore and I don't really tune into every video or wait for every video. I mostly do that with food theory, oddly enough. I really enjoy MatPat's other channel, Food Theory, though he's not on the channel anymore. I think he still owns it, kinda. He's just not the host. He still probably does shit behind the screen. But yeah, he doesn't host any of his channels anymore. Gonna miss him. And I am kinda excited to see Santi, the new Food Theory host's first video. I am excited for that. And yeah, Food Theory I watch a lot and subscribe to that channel. So yeah, that was the list of top 5 favorite YouTubers that I made 10 plus years ago and that is not accurate at all anymore. It feels weird realizing that I've been on YouTube, I guess not have a YouTube channel exactly, but just been watching YouTube content for 10 years now. It just feels weird to me. It is what it is, I guess. The math ain't mathing here. The math ain't mathing. How many times? I am genuinely curious now. How likely is this getting? Keep going until I was planning on finishing this quest, this video on camera because hey, it's a 55% chance to get a hero successfully. So how long could it take? But no, I just cannot get higher than 50 for some reason. What gives? There was a helicopter outside just now. Like a helicopter flew by. Yeah, I am all over the place on this video. I'm honestly annoyed by how many times I failed that hero role. I thought I invested in luck. This wasn't supposed to happen. I know luck does not actually affect that dice. At least I hope not. I hope this isn't a Gen 1 and focus energy situation. You guys probably already know about the focus energy bug, right? From Pokemon Gen 1. In case almost everyone I feel like has heard about it by this point, but in case you haven't, I'll let you know what it is. Since what else am I going to talk about? In Gen 1 Pokemon, uh, there is a move called Focus Energy, which is supposed to like double or maybe quadruple your critical hit chance or something. It's supposed to increase your critical hit chance. But because of some bug that I'm not sure what it is yet, I'm not sure what the bug exactly is. Because of some bug, it quarters your critical hit rate. So, or is it halves? It greatly reduces it, either halves or quarters your critical hit chance if you use that move in Gen 1. Future generations fixed this bug, so Focus Energy, while being an awful move, at least still does what it's supposed to. So there is that. Finally! Thank you for describing same shit. Fuck! I spent the whole video getting a single superhero. I'm ending this video here. I'm gonna title it "The video ends when I get a superhero." I'm gonna rip off Parashock X's thumbnail style. Oh, Parashock X. He's a good YouTuber. He's one of the ones that I was going to say he was one of my favorites because I used to watch him a lot 3 years ago, but I don't watch him as much anymore. But he seems like a really wholesome dude, and I am still subscribed to him. I like his comics. Go to his channel, go watch his videos. If you like them, subscribe. If you hate them, I guess don't subscribe. But yeah, check out Parashock X. He's pretty good. And in the meantime, I'm going to rip off his thumbnail style for this video. And I'm going to title it when I hit the dice roll, when I succeed the dice roll, well, the video ends. So guys, that's it for this video. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like, comment and or subscribe. Dislike it if you hated it. I'll heart your comment to let you know I've read them. So just because I added your comment doesn't mean I agree with it or endorse it. I'm Zulk-RS and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.